way in turn will lead us, because whether you like it or not, when you get old, now children will lead you. Yes. I have a son who is going to be 18 in March next year. I have 5 adopted daughters. So I'm constantly in fear when they go out, the friends they mingle with. So right from when I started raising my son, because I'm a single parent, I made a deliberate effort, no matter how busy I am. People who know me will tell you the bond between me and my son, particularly my son. Because people always think that girls are the most hardest people to raise. Now lie, now boys hard pass. I made a deliberate effort, no matter how busy I am. I talk to my son. I pay attention to him. I travel a lot. I'm always out of the house. One thing I did from when he started growing up is, number one, I made sure he doesn't eat junk food. I take out my time, put out my love in cooking everything he eats. So if I'm not going to be around for 1 month, I'm going to cook everything he's going to eat for that 1 month. And if I'm around, immediately I come in, if he's going to school, I will take it upon myself to drive him to school. Now, when we are on our way, the gist is, oh, Pastor, what did you do yesterday? What did you do before yesterday? That's your friend. What do you say his name is again? Who is his mother? What does his mother do? You know, I kind of ask these questions. How that girl that called you? You were laughing so much. My son will not be shy. I said, no, tell me. So I made it so close to me that there is nothing my son cannot tell me. Now we are chasing this money for these children. But by the time you realize that the money you have chased is useless to the child you chased it for, it will be too late. You want to buy an iPhone for a child. What does he need an iPhone for? What you need to give to your child is what he needs. My child didn't use a phone till he was 11. And when I gave him a phone, he went to school. He went to a military school. He just graduated. There is no phone in his school. I deliberately put him in a military school because as a single woman raising a boy, I decided I wanted that discipline that I might not really have, so that they can discipline him for me very well. If you see my son, you will know that he has been raised by a God. And one thing I also do is when I see children misbehaving, I don't care whose child you are my child when I see you. The reason is because my children go out, they mingle. If I don't teach other people's children, what I don't teach my children, they will go and learn from those children. So if I see somebody's child misbehaving, I don't care if you abuse me, I'm going to beat you up. I will teach you. In London, I visited a friend. The daughter is 11. So we finished eating. The girl just dropped our plate, and went to start pressing her iPod. I'm like, come, why are you not washing those plates? And she said, I don't know how to wash it. I said, 11. You don't know how to wash it, and you are a girl. In this country that by the next 2 years now, you bring a man that you want to go and get married. So who is going to wash plate for you? Oh yeah, go and wash those plates. The mother said, ah, we leave am now. I go wash am when I stand up. Excuse me. So I marched her to the kitchen. She washed the plate, poured water everywhere. I mopped it. I showed her how to mop. The next day, she did the same thing. I called her out. She went to wash the plate, poured water. When she was done, I said, yeah, take the mopping stick, mop it. You saw the way I mopped it yesterday, mop it like that. He mopped it with anger, she mopped it. The next day, when he washed the plate, he knows I would say she will mop. She didn't pour water. By the time I left their house, 10 days in UK, this girl was not waiting for anybody to tell her to wash it. Because it's wrong. At 11, a child does not know what is about to do. He doesn't know how to wash it. Now, we always think that our children are too small to learn. They are not too small. These children know more than us. I look at my son is 17, like I said. I know his password to his email. I look at his phone. He's not on social media. The only platform he's on is WhatsApp. And the only reason he went on WhatsApp was when COVID came. That was where they used to teach them from. So he got on WhatsApp. Even at that, I'll still look at when I see any group I don't understand, I delete it. Yes. And I say, if you lost time, you can't be on this group. So we need to make a deliberate effort. We don't need our children to love us all the time. Yes. What we parents are afraid of is if you frown him, if you frown him, let him frown. But when they grow up, they will realize that you did them a favor. My mother raised me so well. Do you know I'm 43 years old? I'm afraid of my mother. If I wear clothes, I will look at it twice. Yes. Because somebody will go and show my mom, see Queen, see her. She will call me, hey, that clothes you wear, she will burst cry. So because I know somebody can go and show her, I will always cover my body. And that's because of the way she raised us. In my family, we are 6. The person that I'm following directly is a trailer driver. Now, people believe trailer drivers drink. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. In fact, in my house, I'm ashamed to say, I'm the only one who drinks occasionally. No race. So if you are from a family that don't even drink alcohol, how will you learn how to smoke a bowl? How will you learn how to smoke cigarette? In my family, you can't see anybody proudly smoking cigarette. When I was growing up as a young girl, the in thing during our time was, if you don't smoke, you're not a big girl. Like 80% of my friends were smokers. I never lit a cigarette one day. And that's because each time they tempt me, I will remember where I'm coming from. So when Uncle Oris was saying that families are the ones causing this problem, he's saying the truth. We have faith. And these days what parents do is, the teacher will teach them. What do you mean the teacher will teach them? The teacher builds upon the foundation they met. How many times do you think the teacher will teach children? How many times? How many hours? Then whatever you give to the school is what the school will put back and improve on. So for every time I went to my son's school, those military men would call me because my son went to an all-boys school. Those military men would call me and say, "Oh, madam, wow, you train your son. They give us problem for here." That brings me to the point. If I did not train him the way I did, they will not call me and be telling me that. They will be going through hell. Some of them jumped from the window. A lot of his mates were expelled from school before the time, because when you jump out of the fence and they catch you, Navy secondary school no get your time, you're on your way out. And I always beg my son, God time, should you see now only me? I beg, no jump from fence. I don't even get to the gate. I say, I beg, your father will laugh me. I beg. So anytime I want to make him do, I say, God time, this is now only me and you. So we need to make that great effort to talk to our children. We must never be too busy. This morning, my son went to write an exam in Ikorodu. I woke up at 5 a.m. to make him vegetable and yam because I don't like him eating junk. Now, what am I trying to say? When he remembers my effort, he cannot go astray. When he remembers my effort, he would always say, I don't want to hurt money. I don't want to hurt grandma. All those things. But these days, we are too busy. A man is chasing money, a woman is chasing money. A man wants to build a house, a woman wants to build a house. Yes, I built my own house because I don't get a husband, so nobody will build that for me. But if I was married, I won't bother. I will focus on the home because it's a woman's job to raise a family. Her husband, some men know they remember to eat, like you will give them better food. If you don't push a man out, most of the time, they don't go astray. So it's a woman's job to put that family together. So rather than keep chasing and doing competition with your husband, focus on your future and those children. So what I'm trying to say is, as kids, listen to your parents. Don't go relying on friends. And most of the time, children rely on friends because there is no parent to talk to. You bring your something to your mom say go to daddy. You bring it to daddy say please go to mommy. And then the next thing, you go to uncle, the next door neighbor. And that one now is a useless person. Before you know, start teaching the child nonsense. And you see, what you don't teach your child, what you don't tell your child that this is bad, an adult that is a very bad person will teach your child. And because your child does not know better, your child will take it as what it's supposed to be. And then they will grow like that. I don't let my children enter anybody's house. In my house, we have one television. Not because I don't have money to buy TV. Everybody gather here. Everybody has a time to watch what they want to watch. When mommy is around, mommy watch this. When God's time is around, this is God's time. When Susan is around, this is what Susan will watch. So we watch one TV. There is nothing like you lock your room. In my house, there is a law. It's a 3-bedroom. You don't lock any door, including my own. I can just barge into your room at any time. And I don't care. I will just open it. What are you very quiet? What are read your WhatsApp messages.
Wow.
I must read it.
Yes.
I must read it. Because these children, trust me, they are smarter than us. And if you don't look after them now, they will sell your house, sell you, put you in trouble, disgrace the whole family, embarrass the whole family. I mean, if the child is a drug addict, then go boy na queen son, na queen daughter. I think that you not be disgraced, then all the money you are chasing of what is. Bring our children together to encourage them to tell us things, to be open to us. When they meet somebody that maybe they like, because you see whether they like it or not, platonic likeness, it starts. And that's when people start looking for things to run into. Maybe a girl likes a boy, it's not reciprocating. The next thing the boy starts to take something to forget that girl. But immediately it clears off, you will still start remembering the girl. So you need to tell your son, when a girl say no, no means no. Another one will like you. You are very handsome. You are so you need to tell them. Don't be shy. Don't say because it's 15. It's platonic likeness, and so it starts. Some people will not want to, get into this conversation. We must get into the conversation, whether you like it or not. Or else they go give your pikin belle for house. Yes, your son go sleep with somebody, or you go try to touch somebody, they go use police arrest them. So you need to let them know when somebody say no, no means no. Move ahead. Don't take anything. If your friend is drinking some alcohol, report your friend to the parents. So what I do is that my son's friend, I know the parents, they know me, so we can report things to each other. If for instance you say I'm going to Mommy's Queen's place and you don't come to my house, I will call your mother and say, he said he was coming, I did not see him, so we need to ask him where he went. Because that's how they start. These are small that leads into sniffing of toilet, leads into sniffing of urine to get high and all of these things. And you must also advise your children against competition. Most of the time, it's competition that makes us depressed. It happens even in the entertainment industry, where everybody is chasing what is not lost. As I sit down here like this, I'm not in competition with anybody. You get 10 house, congratulations. Yes. I dey for road, I go meet you. You get 20 car, no problem. I took it good. Yes. So you must, self-love is very important. When you have self-love and you have contentment, you can never go into drugs. Drugs, if you look at drugs, people when they take drugs. Now people when they competition, I never build house at 50 years. Now them. I never blow, I don't do 25. Now them. So if you look at it mainly, for you to look for something to hide under, it's because you're looking at something that you don't have yet and you're not patient enough to wait for it. So avoid competition. I'm talking to you guys. Avoid competition. You must love yourself. Oh, I am so dark. Just know that God gave you the best color. You see, as we black, so they don't buy them for markets. They know they buy them. People wear yellow, they rub. Even if they rub charcoal, they go black like us. So never allow peer pressure bring you to that point where the next thing and the next place to hide yourself is drugs. Please pay attention. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.